here is the box. And then this is also gonna come wrapped. So your stuff is not getting damaged, honey. You guys already know, this is my favorite brand, okay? Of course I had some LV coming. So this is the box and stuff that it comes in. And let's see how this box compares to the original, because this is a private seller. Their stuff is supposed to be, you know, it's a little more expensive, but it's definitely closer to the original. So let's see how this compares. This is the box that my Neverfull GM came in. This one is authentic. Let's see. Pretty close. Pretty close. So inside the box, you get it wrapped and stuff like that. Just remember the originals obviously don't come wrapped in plastic and stuff like that, okay? So just keep that in mind. But everything is really, really secure. You get the card and all of that stuff in here as well. So we got a nice little duster. The duster feels kind of like the other dusters from DHG, not gonna lie, but I mean, who cares? No one really cares about the duster. Wow, the bag though, the bag definitely feels better quality. Wow. So this is the 3-piece pochette, and remember we got this one from DHgate as well. So I'm gonna compare the two and see which one is better. Right off the bat though, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. This one feels incredible. Like just right off the bat, not even opening it up or anything, just touching it, this feels incredible. Oh, and there's another duster in here as well. Remember the DHgate ones? They didn't, everything like wasn't individually, didn't have like a dust bag. They just had one big dust bag. So that's something different too. And it's gonna come in plastic, filled with stuffing paper, and then you got the little coin purse inside. Everything is just so secure. They have all the plastic on the zippers and stuff like that. They have a nice little paper right here under the label so that doesn't get damaged. I love this bag because you literally get like 3 bags in one, and I think it is so freaking cute. So this is the mini one. This is what she looks like with the strap. And this feels really, really good. Like, I am impressed. And look, the zipper and everything here. And the zipper and stuff is seamless as well. Like, it doesn't snag or anything like that. And everything was very protected. Like, all the zippers and everything had plastic on it. So, very, very, very secure. And now let's open the strap. The strap does feel nice and heavy too. Like, very nice, very nice. Whoa, here's the strap. Has the brand name on it. And this one is like to a T, like the authentic one. This is the one from DHgate. Not bad quality, you know, it's not bad. But right off the bat, I could tell a difference. This feels more like leather. It's very soft. This, like, it feels more like plastic. Like, it really does. It just feels more like plastic now. As far as the way they look pretty, like, similar, you know? I can see kind of, like, looking at the back, I can see some slight differences. Like, with this one, you see, like, the bottom right here, it's kind of cut off a little bit. But, like, with this one, you can kind of see more of like the bottom part. You know, it's just like little things. And just like the chain, this chain is a slightly different than this one. It's smaller, it feels better. It's like not as, I don't know how to explain it. This one just feels better than this one, okay? And a big difference that I noticed, obviously, like right off the bat, the straps. The straps are completely different. I know that there's a couple of sellers on DHgate that have this option and the dark green option for straps, but looking at the real bag has this color strap. I have yet to find a real one that has this strap. Now, it could just be me, I could be wrong, but the original, the green one, the strap should be this color. There's even slightly differences in the little coin purses. Like, can you guys see? This is the one from the private seller and this is from DHgate. Now, You probably won't notice the difference unless you're touching them and you're like really like up in there, like how I am right now. But I can definitely see some differences. This one, I'm not gonna lie, it just like compared to this one just seems like it's very cheaply made. Like there's some fraying along the sides and stuff like that. This is just really, really good quality. As far as like the sides, I don't know if you guys can really see, but this one definitely has more glue like along the sides over here, you know? It's like thicker than this one. This one is more thin and kind of like, it's more even all around. Like this one, you know, you kind of get some parts that are like thicker, thinner and stuff like that. But like I said, you don't notice it unless you're like examining. Even like when they're flat like this, this one, this is the DHgate one. Like I can just tell just from feeling it. Like I just know which one is which. Like I can mix them up and I just know this is DHgate, this is the private seller. I like y'all, when I'm telling you it feels different, it feels different. Even like when they're flat like this is just like flat. Like it is just a flat surface. I think this has a little curve to it. The color of the hardware is the same. As far as looks, they do look pretty similar. So as long as like no one's like all up in your stuff, they do look pretty similar. But as far as feeling, the one from the private seller feels like money, baby, okay? It just feels better, it does. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, it just feels better. Like, see, I've got them all mixed up and everything. This is the private seller, this is DHgate. I already know. You can just feel it, you can just feel it. You just feel the difference. How beautiful though, she is so pretty. And this is gonna look so cute with the slides that we got. Like I said, it is from a private seller, so it is gonna be a little more pricey than DHgate, but they are pretty similar. But as far as the feel and things go, this one is definitely closer to the authentic one. Just period, point blank period. This one is a winner, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for me. This is bag.
Heavier, more arm. So the back, all the diamond matches the pattern here. So even I want to show you this one because I thought this might have been a flaw here. So as the chain exits, I can see this little end. It also has it on the authentic one too, right here. And this one, you see this little end. Also right here. Let me show you the inside of the chain. So it does start right here. And another thing that I want to quickly mention is that position of the chain. This is different on all three bags, even on the authentic one, because mine is right in the center, and the authentic one, this one is on the right side or the back side of the triangle, edge of the triangle. This one starts in the almost in the middle, and this one is almost at the edge, but it's not quite at the edge. So even in the Chanel, the authentic Chanel, I guess a different batch or different collection has different position of this chain. So that's not. It's not something that's gonna give away that this is a replica. From the top. This is a lot more fat, like wider. She hasn't been using this one much. She doesn't really like the color, and it's a lambskin, so it's if you wear it as a crossbody. She says she's worried that she's gonna damage the leather. Okay, so let me show you the chain length. Okay, I forgot to show you the dust bag. All the mini dust bag are black, whereas the Lori also came in white. But because mini is not considered as a classic line, which I don't understand. It comes in a black dust bag. So she said this one is a when she got a couple years back, or this one's the longest one.
And I want to make sure that I don't ruin them. So for me, I always choose caviar over calf and calf over lamb, but if it's a very special piece, sometimes I do prefer the lamb skin. Now let me show you the lambskin version on. I mean, how chic are these, the So Blacks? They're just perfect with anything. I know I'm wearing black, so obviously it matches. But even with a white dress, a red dress, jeans and a shirt, these just blend perfectly. And they don't stand out too much, so they're not in your face, screaming of designer handbag. They're just really kind of laid back and chic and a little bit of rock and roll, which I like. Okay, so that's the jumbo on. Again, I'm 5'3". This is it being worn with a double strap. You can wear it single strap, and it does go crossbody. It's a little bit long for me. If you ever did want to change the strap length, you could reach out to leather surgeons, and actually they are able to do that as well. So if you wanted to make your jumbo the perfect crossbody and your short, they could shorten the chain, and I believe they can extend the chains too. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate all your love and support on my Instagram, on my website, on my YouTube. You guys mean so much to me. And without you, Opulent Habits wouldn't be running. So I just want to thank you all so much for all of your support. All of your continued views and likes on all of my social media. And again, if you're ever looking for a handbag, feel free to reach out to us at opulenthabits@gmail.com, or you can check out our website, opulenthabits.com, and you can submit a quote on there if you have a handbag that you'd like to consign, or you can email us with photos. We do provide the highest rates around, 80% to you if you decide to take the funds, and 90% to you of the sale if you decide to purchase something else with me. And I do that because I really, really love my customers, and I want to make sure that you're happy. And I know that these are expensive purchases, and when you're spending so much money, once you decide to sell them, you don't want to lose too much money. So I completely understand that, and I value you guys, and I appreciate you. So please, if you ever need help with anything, feel free to email me. Me and Olivia are
chargers and everything. So I did really wanted this item, and I'm so glad I finally got it. And do I regret not getting it a long time ago? Maybe, but at the same time, like I said, a long time ago, I did not ever think I was gonna buy this. I did not think that it was nice or cute. I thought that it was really weird looking. I was like, why would anybody buy that? But you know, like I said, maybe I eat my own words, but I am so happy that I finally got this in my collection, and I'm going to make a lot of use out of it. I do not buy luxury items to resell them. I do buy them because I want to keep them. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but recently I have been really into Louis Vuitton's travel pieces. I have been investing in a lot of them, and I think that the reason is because I want to travel more. Me and my boyfriend, we do plan on traveling more this year. So I do want to just kind of be prepared for it and have some items that I know that is very durable and that I can depend on. So that's the reason why I have been wanting to buy some of Louis Vuitton's travel pieces. I have questioned myself if, you know, these items are worth it or worth the investment. But like I said, I do plan to buy things so that I can keep them. I don't plan to resell them, but it's just good to know that you're buying something that has value, that someday you can resell it for either the same price or for more. So it is still a very popular item among the luxury community, I have to say. So a lot of people are still wanting to get this item, and that's the reason why on the pre-love market sometimes you still see this item going for like $1,500, and I'm like, that's ridiculous. But $1,500 is a lot, especially because if you don't think of it as a bag or turning it into a bag, but you just kind of look at it as, you know, just a toiletry pouch, that's a lot. And me personally, I have no plans of using this as a clutch or a crossbody. I mean, who knows, you know, if I have this item and I'm get a little curious, I might try to turn it into a crossbody bag just to see how